Hey guys, hello. Hey Monica, good morning queen. Hello Rosaria, good morning queen. Good morning. The early bird gets the worm. I just got home. I was gonna try to come home and go live earlier, but I had to go to the store real quick before I came home because if not, I would have landed up going to the store later. And girl, I just sometimes don't even like going to the store, you know? Oh, fuck. You know what I forgot? I'm gonna have to stop back at the store. Fucking paper plates. Good morning, Krista. Hello, queen. Hello. Okay, I gotta do dishes real quick. And then I gotta do my hair. I shared you out. Thank you, queen. Hello, you guys. Good morning. Let me say hi real quick. Hey, hi, how are ya? Before I put you guys up to the sky so I can read your comments and do dishes at the same time. I see your hands are swollen. No, they're not too bad right now, actually. This one's a little red. But no, they're not too bad. Not that bad. And you know what I noticed, though, when my hands get swollen? Is that it's like 30 minutes to an hour after taking my medication. I bought butter. No, I did. I bought some. I know. I kept fucking forgetting it. I was like, I think I'm gonna make some chicken tonight with some homemade mashed potatoes. And then I was at the store and I was like, oh fuck, I'm gonna need butter if I make homemade mashed potatoes. Yeah, Monica. But no, I got butter. I did. But as far as the hands, back to talking about that, I think I noticed that they get swollen like 20 to 30 or 30 to 30 minutes to an hour after me taking my medication. Oh, thanks, queen. You like them? Very cute. Very demure. But hi, guys. Hello. My video got taken down from last night. I mean, it could have been because of the what do you call it in the background? But I don't even think you were able to hear the music in the background. Were you guys? Did I have the music on last night? I don't even think I had music on. And I had music on the other night. I was jamming and everything with you guys, singing along, everything. That's good. Yeah, so I'm gonna be getting off this medication soon. Actually, I need to call my doctor to see what's going on with my shot. But hi guys, hello. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys woke up in a beautiful, blessed mood. I hope this video finds you guys all in the best of spirits. Hello, Amanda. Hello, beautiful. Trolls all the time. No, I didn't have music on it, huh? I know, I was watching it last night and it just stopped. I couldn't go back and find it. What the hell, Lori? Are you serious? Yeah, that's why I'm saying I woke up this morning and I checked it like that. My notifications at 5 this morning and it said that my video was taken down. It didn't give me like legitimate reason or nothing. It just said it was a violation or some shit. I don't even know what it said. I have to go back and look at the notification I got. And I appealed it, so let's see if I could get it back on. So we'll see. That's bullshit. Bull motherfucking shit. And it's because I got weirdos that fucking sit here obsessively that watch me and shit. Some of you guys, before I ended the live, I seen that some of you guys were saying that people were over there making posts about me, saying how long I've been on live, talking about them. I'm like, bitch, you sit there and you make lives and you talk about me for hours. And you're complaining because I mentioned your little dumbass for fucking 30 minutes. Shut the fuck up. Sit the fuck down. I'm good. Traveling back home from Winnipeg, Canada, and can't wait to be home with my babies. You weren't doing anything wrong. Yeah, no, I wasn't. I was just stating facts. Like, the fuck? And bullshitting. The beginning of the live, we were bullshitting, and then I was stating facts. That was about it. Like, people just can't take the heat, I guess. I don't know. It's like, don't talk about me then. I need to remember to turn off my notifications when I go live. I just did my taxes, so I'm feeling good. Well, I hope you're doing good as well. Hey, girl, that's what's up. We don't do our taxes right away. Like, during tax season, we wait until you can't file them anymore. So we typically wait until, I think it's like October when we finally file ours. And we do it on purpose, and it's because we don't want to, like, we don't want to have it there and then use it right away. You know what I mean? Oh, maybe that's what did I do that on live last night, Krista? I don't know if you do, but I try not to. I don't know if you get in trouble on here, but I try not to. But you might be right. Maybe it was for that. You know? Hi guys, when you guys are coming in, say hi. I hate people who do that, talk about other people. It's so ignorant and mean. You're beautiful, Steph, and you have a good heart. Thank you, Chantal. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Steph. Hey, Joni. Hey, girl. And I guess a whole ass live was talked about me last night. And the funny part is, I was telling you guys on my live last night, like, it's so weird how this female, like, knows so much about my whole fucking life, dude. Like, she knows a lot. Like, you would think that she literally follows me. Like, that's how much she knows. Like, she probably knows just about as much as you guys. And I know damn well that her followers ain't sending her random information about me for the shit that she knows. You know what I mean? So, I just find it so weird that she'll even call out the people in the chat on her live. Like, she'll start naming you guys in my live and start calling you guys out. And I said this last night. Well, I guess she did it again. And it's sad because there's people that follow me and her that enjoy mine and her content. And she sits there and fucking gets all pissed off. And it's like, what the hell, you weirdo? Hey, Gabriela. Hello, beautiful. Good morning, Catherine. It's still morning here. We're still considered morning. We got about 40 minutes. Yes, Anna. What's new, girl? What is new? But to recap about last night, I was talking about what had happened and how this bitch all of a sudden made a post and all this other stupid shit since my video got taken down. And she had made a post saying that, oh, she thinks because I so-and-so called her this and that in my live, because I guess somebody called me a crater face in her live. I didn't even know anybody called me a fucking crater face. I got the part where you said my name. You said Stephanie. And then you kept talking shit about me and Miranda, and you kept fucking saying they, them. That's all they do is run their mouth and this and that. Like, the bitch acts like she's the only person that can fucking run her mouth, I guess. I don't know what the fuck her problem is. Hold on, that's a long comment you wrote there, Lisa. You'll have to give me a minute to read it. She must find me. I don't know what it is, dude. I really don't know what it is. And regardless if she made the live mainly about Miranda, the fact is she mentioned my live in her live. She mentioned my name in her live. She kept saying they and them. And as far as the little clips that I seen, it definitely seemed like she was involving me in her little dispute that she's having with Miranda. You know what I mean? From the little clips that I did see. I don't got time to sit there and fucking watch her or make little fake profiles the way she does with me and constantly stalks me. Like, can you imagine me calling out her followers in my live because that's how much I fucking watch her? Like, that's weird. And I mentioned that last night when I was live too. I was like, she always does that. She'll call out the people that are sticking up for me or even just chiming in and giving their food for thought of what we're talking about. You know what I mean? She'll sit there and bring you guys up. And I'm like, dude, that's weird. Like, how do you even know their names? Like, she must have a lot of time on her hands to fucking sit there and do shit like that. I honestly think that is so fucking obsessively weird. Like, it's giving obsessive. I just think it's weird, and I'm like, bro, like, just shut the fuck up and leave me out of it. You got fucking beef with somebody else, leave me out of it. Whether or not the whole live was about me or not, you still mentioned me. You still said my name. You said Stephanie and the fucking clip that was sent to me. You still brought me up. Like, and then she always wants to sit there and try to play her little victim fucking card. Like, shut up already. Who gives a fuck? Damn, I haven't brought her up. I haven't talked about her. And like I said in my live last night, and I'm only recapping it and talking about it again, you guys, because my live got taken down last night. But, and like I said in my live last night, you know, yes, did I assume she was talking about me when I joined that Halloween competition? Yes, I did. It seemed a little too fucking coincidental, you know? It did. It seemed a little too coincidental. Did she clear it up saying that supposedly she didn't even know I was in there? Yeah, she did. Did I take accountability for assuming that? Yes, I fucking did. So, what the fuck? You know, haven't brought her up since. It's like, it's weird, bro. It really is. It's fucking weird. And somehow, and I still, even after that, you guys, I was still getting screenshots or screen recordings and shit like that, that she's over here with her sly little comments or bringing up old drama. Like, in her live, she'll still bring it up randomly, you know? And it's like, I never mentioned anything after the fucking competition. I left it at that, you know? Until yesterday, I had mentioned it when I was doing my hair with you guys, that I guess supposedly if you guys hear some shit about me, just know I already know. A few girls already messaged me, showed me. And then she wants to make a whole ass post thinking that she must have triggered me because of the crater face. It's like, are you fucking serious? Bitch, nobody even knew you called me a crater face, first of all. Second of all, I was pissed because you said my actual name. You said Stephanie. And then after you did that and you were talking about Miranda, you kept saying, yeah, and they, them, besties, blah, blah, blah. Like, you kept involving me within your conversation that you were pissed off about Miranda for whatever the fuck she did because of a video that triggered you. You know what I mean? Like, let's be so for real. And like I said, you're the fucking weirdo. You're the one that knows all my followers' names and calling them out and accusing them. And I mean, yeah, have I had some followers say some fuck shit about you? Yeah, I have. And yes, they've even owned up to it. And they still say some fuck shit about you. Like, But that doesn't mean they're sitting here talking about you every live, or, you know, they only bring it up when I bring shit up. Like, the fuck? Let's be so for real. How old are you? And all of a sudden, she always says, and all of a sudden, I guess that's her bestie now. It's like, what the fuck, you fucking weirdo? Who gives a fuck if me and Miranda are friends? Like, weren't you the one who became, and again, I mentioned this in my live last night, weren't you the one that became friends and even posted the court documents to your page before me and Miranda even really started talking? You were the ones who became friends with fucking, the other girl I was having issues with. Sitting there fucking becoming besties in your words. Like, can you imagine me sitting there throwing a fit because you're over there talking to the other girl as if you guys are besties? Like, that's stupid. You could be friends with whoever the fuck you want. Like, how old are we? Like, girl, you don't run my shit. I can fucking talk to whoever I want, honey. But yeah, my live got taken away because of it. Or maybe because, I don't know, Krista said maybe because of the vaping. Who knows? It could have been that too. Could have been that. It could have been music. It could have been somebody reported it. It could have been a number of things. But I appealed it and hopefully it comes back. But I'm like, what the hell? And again, like I said, apparently she said shit, talked all kinds of shit about me last night. Honestly, you guys, I don't give a fuck. That's all that chick knows how to do. That's all she knows how to do is run her mouth, and that's it. That's all she's good at, is running her mouth. And I'll say it again for the post that I did see about her trying to give relationship advice, saying that, oh, I better watch out because I'll land up like Miranda, basically, is what she was trying to say. I'll say this again, and I'll say it with my chest. I would never take relationship advice from somebody who has, I don't even know, what do you got, 3 or 4 baby daddies? So, me and my man, we've been together for going on 21 years this year, and we have 4 children together. Very happy where I'm at. He's very happy where he's at. Oh, just some bullshit, girl. Nothing important. Nothing important. But yeah, I was like, what the hell? Why did my life get taken down? Like, what the fuck's going on here? What the hell happened, honey? Okay, got my Red Bull. Got the dishes in. What are you even talking about, Rosie? Is that you, Crystal? Sounds like you. Is that you, honey? Is that why you got married in Las Vegas? Because I would love for you to prove it. Mind you, I got insurance under my man. And my children have insurance under my man. But what is that to you, Rosie? Or, I mean, Crystal. No, we were never friends, girl. I mean, we've been to the same school, we've lived in the same neighborhood, but we were never friends. Friends, never that. I've had a cousin in the past, for some reason, despise her. And why my cousin despised Crystal so much is beyond me. I have no idea. Like, I remember my cousin used to, like, always talk shit, make posts, whatever. I don't know if they've had beef in the past. But other than that, I have never been her friend. No. You didn't see Rosie's comment? Yeah, she's sitting there yapping her mouth. Talking about, why don't you tell them why you and your man don't get married? Like, what the fuck, you fucking weirdo? I know that's Crystal. How is she coming for your looks? That's so childish. Where's Rose? I banned her, girl. I got rid of her. You guys probably won't see her now. Or unless she tried to delete her comment before it got posted. But yeah, I'm like, bro, you're fucking weird, dude. Like, she's on another level of, honestly, this is my honest to God, this is what I think it is this girl has so much time on her hands. She has so much time on her hands that she literally stays home 24/7. You know what I mean? And that's all she is consumed by social media. This is what I think. I mean, I could be wrong, who knows? But her life is consumed by social media, and she doesn't have, like, outside social life. That for her to know so much about my life and my following and people who follow me and knowing your guys's by the names and everything, like, she'll sit there and bring, like, my followers up. If you guys say anything negative about her, she'll sit there and she'll bring you guys up in her shit. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? That's weird. Like, who has that kind of time? Like, I don't got that fucking kind of time to be sitting there and calling out her followers. And I'm sure hella followers of hers talk shit. Like, I'm sure hella of them talk shit. You know what I mean? But ain't nobody got time for that. So what I think is that she doesn't have an actual outside social life. You know what I mean? Constantly at home. She obviously just had a baby. I don't even know how old her baby is. But, you know, I know that type of shit can take a toll on somebody. You know, like when I had my son and he was barely a newborn, from me being pregnant to having him, I was having so much drama with another girl that I literally almost paid like 10 grand to a lawyer that was, I landed up finding out like 2 or 3 years later that she was a damn paralegal, or not even 2 years later. Maybe it might have been a year to 2 years later, but she claimed to be a lawyer. She landed up being a damn paralegal. I mean, were all the cease and desist papers legit? Yes. Did I have actual people go serve this girl in another state because she lived in a whole other state than I did? Yes. Like, I even had the sheriff's office at one point go and serve the cease and desist paperwork because I was having so much issues between her and this other female that the other girl that I had to do the cease and desist, like, there's not much I can do. She's in a whole other state. And the only way I was able to get rid of that and, you know, all that other shit was to serve her. Because it's like, bro, like, back the fuck up. Like, you know, I didn't have time for that shit. And it sucks, bro. It sucks. I've noticed that she does. Yeah. And so, anyways, so I had her serve him or whatever because they were making, my point of going through all this, my point, they were making bullying pages about me. They were making like all kinds of shit. But then just having a baby, like, even up to a year to 2 years after your baby's born, again, I don't know how old her baby is, but for her to fucking put so much energy into ridiculous shit is ridiculous. I took accountability for me assuming not too long ago, because I haven't had no fucking drama. None of this shit hasn't came on. Like, I even slowed down on going live because my life is so busy trying to take care and keep up with my family that I hardly even got time to go live anymore. You know what I mean? So for me to take accountability and yes, assume that she was talking shit, whatever. I get videos all the time that she's always bringing something up or doing this. Not always. It might not be every live, but it'll be randomly. Like randomly she's bringing some shit up or throwing her little fucking indirect messages, whatever. I've always ignored them. Besides the one time when I was in that competition and I was like, there is no way this chick is starting again. There is no fucking way. Did I take accountability? Did I say, yes, okay, you're probably right. Maybe I did assume it, but it was too coincidental. And then now that I got these videos sent to me when she made this live talking shit with her little chisme or whatever, of her fucking running her mouth about Miranda, and then all of a sudden saying, and Stephanie, like, maybe it's the way the girl sent me the clip that made it seem like she was pointing me out and talking about me. But then for her to turn around, make a post and talk about, I don't know what the fuck was in her post. She says something about a crater face and something about splitting bills. I'm like, is she delusional? Does she come up with her own like stories? Like, what is she talking about? Does she think that I watch her as much as she watches me? Because I don't. I really don't. So, ain't nobody got time like that. Yes, you were neglecting us. Yes, girl, literally. Like, I hardly even go live anymore because of the fact that, and it's not that, you know, I don't want to go live. Like, I love going live. I love creating makeup looks, and I love doing, like, especially Halloween looks because, like, I think I'm really good at it. You know what I mean? If I can say so myself, I think I'm a badass at Halloween makeup, and I will toot my own horn saying that I'm a badass when I do Halloween makeup. But as far as, hold on guys, but as far as doing like regular makeup looks and stuff like that, like I slowed down doing them a lot because of the fact that, I don't know, I thought maybe you guys were losing interest of it. And then not only that, my page got so many violations from all the drama throughout the years and shit that my page just started, like, the views went down, the likes went down, the RPMs per view went down. Like, everything was slowly going down. And that type of shit, it gets desanimado. It's like a lot of girls were coming in my live and they were like, Steph, like, where have you been? I don't get notified. And still to this day, I still get that. You know what I mean? Like, it sucks. It sucks when you go through drama and you have to deal with other people, because then you got, whether it's them or not, or whether it's the actual person you have drama with and they're telling people to go do stuff to your page, or maybe they're not telling people to go do stuff to your page. Maybe their followers are just being buttheads and going to your page and doing stuff to your page. Like, that type of shit puts a big effect in everything that happens with your page. So then I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to even go live for a while. Then I was like, you know, fuck, I haven't been going live. I might as well go work. Like, I was going crazy being home. I was going crazy staying home in the house because I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to go get a job. I went and got a job for a while. Did I like it? Not really, because the first one that I went back to work with, I was traveling a lot. Then I got another job. I started working with Amazon there for a while. Loved that job. That job was chill as fuck. Like, but then my man couldn't handle the kids on the weekend by himself. So then I was like, well, fuck, I guess I'm just going to go back home and maybe I guess I could start going live again, or even recording little pre-recorded videos for you guys and posting them, or, you know, like, that's why I've been talking to you guys, like, okay, what other type of content should we make other than just doing makeup? Because I don't stay up late like I used to. When we used to do our makeup lives, I used to stay up with you guys till like maybe 12 o'clock. That by the time I went to bed, I was asleep by 2, 3 in the morning. I go to bed by 9:30, 10 the latest, because now my daughter works a night job and I have to pick her up. She gets out at 9. By the time we get home, it's like 9:20. And then by the time I go to bed, brush my teeth, wash my face, go to bed, it's like 9:30, almost 10 o'clock. So I'm already ready for bed. I wake up at 5 o'clock every morning just so that way I can get ready, do my makeup, do my hair, which I took a shower this morning. That's why I didn't do my hair. If my hair's wet, I'll wait to do it when I get back with you guys to at least to be able to do a hair live with you guys. You know what I mean? So it's like, I know damn well I ain't sitting here just talking shit. And then when Halloween came back around, when I took accountability for the shit that I did talk, because I was like, why is she over here trying to, talk shit or jeopardize a competition that I'm in, knowing that we both probably have a similar following? Why are you going to go tell them it's a scam? So did it upset me? Yes, because I was really in tune with that competition. Like, I was trying my hardest to win that competition, and I made it very far in the competition, and especially with all the votes from you guys and the makeup looks that I posted and stuff like that. Like, we did make it pretty far. It's just, I still ended up not even winning the competition. Like, if you see the person that won that competition, like, shit, maybe she was right about that competition. Maybe it was like, maybe it's more about bot votes than actual votes. You know what I mean? And that's me being an actual woman and actually agreeing with what this chick is saying. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, we're all grown adults here, Maybe I was blind to the fact that, shit, you do gotta buy votes just to fucking win the competition. Because I know I'm a badass fucking, when it comes to doing Halloween makeup, I know I'm badass at what the fuck I do, especially special effects. Like, I know I can get down. And if you see the girl that actually won that Halloween competition, she had no makeup looks, none whatsoever, but she won. Why? Because she had the money to buy the votes, and that's what got her to win. So it doesn't matter how good your makeup was. It didn't matter how many votes, how many free votes you got. It mattered on, I guess, how many votes were bought in. And that's pretty much what she was saying. She was like, oh, I think it's a scam, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Did I take it towards me? Was I blindsided to what she was saying? Yeah. Did I feel that she was saying it towards me because it was a little coincidental? Yes. Did I admit to the whole thing? Yeah. And then here we are from October to fucking January. 3 months later, 3 months down the road, we're back in the same position, all because she wanted to mention my name. She said my actual name, Stephanie, and every time she spoke about Miranda and, oh, they always used to call me capital P, and my legs don't match my thighs, and this and that, and I only got a few clips, so I didn't see the whole video. So yes, I did get pissed off. And yes, I did say, if you guys hear somebody talking shit about me, and she won't correct it, people will be like, oh, who is she talking about? Who are you talking about? This and that. Like, she will continue let you guys think that it's probably me because we've had beef for who knows how long, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she did correct it. But again, I didn't see the whole live, and you did mention my fucking name. You said Stephanie. And that's what the fuck was sent to me. I don't give a fuck. And I could say all this fuck shit about her like I have in the past, but honestly, I really don't give a shit. She wouldn't stop. What do you mean, Carissa? She wouldn't stop. Hey. Hey, sister. Honestly, not everybody likes to hear grown women being petty. I've only heard you speak of this person only when needed to defend your name. Good energy, because it's not good to receive bad energy. I say you are a great person. Thank you. I had to unfollow her because she wouldn't stop talking about you. Yeah, and you see what I mean, you guys? And then I just think it's so weird. Like, I honestly think it's so weird. Okay, cool. She knows who my old admin was, which is one of my best friends, Tiff. She hardly ever gets in my lives anymore because she's hardly ever on social media anymore. Because obviously people get a life. Like, obviously people get busy, people grow, people's families grow, people, you know what I mean? People get better careers, whatever the case may be, okay? Okay, so it's okay to know who my Tiff is, but to be over there and mentioning my actual followers that, like, how the fuck would you even know that, girl? How are you gonna sit there and call out my followers if you yourself doesn't obsessively watch me? And I used to say this all the time. I used to say it all the time. If you don't go looking for it, you ain't gonna find it. If you don't go looking for it, you're not gonna find it. And why did I have people stop sending me videos about her a while back? Because I never went looking for it. People would just follow her. They'd be like, fuck, bro, this chick is on it again. Send me a video. And after a while, I was like, dude, I don't even want to see it. If I'm not looking for it, you guys shouldn't look for it. Who cares what she has to say? Let it be. Let her beef with herself. It will eventually die down. You know what I mean? And that's what happened. It eventually died down. But I still, to this day, again, get videos of her randomly throughout the months, literally, like, and if it's not about me, then it's about Miranda, and they're like, oh, well, look, she's talking about you guys again. They'll say you guys when they send me a video, and they don't even know, nobody really even knows who Miranda is, because Miranda don't have a social media, you know what I mean? And if it's not us she's talking about, it's probably someone else that she's fucking beefing with in her damn comments. I don't know. Like, get over it. It's like an obsession at this point. Yes, it's so weird. It really is. And like I told you guys last night, or was it yesterday during my live, there's this quote that said, and I want to look for it so I could post it for you guys. So you guys, I don't even think I'm saying it right. But there's a quote or something like that that says, Lord, if there's anybody out there that may be jealous of me or my blessings, please bless them times 10, or whatever they're jealous of, bless them times 10 with that jealousy. So that way they don't have to be jealous of me and my blessings. You know what I mean? Bless them with their own blessings. Like, you know, if there's something she may not like or is jealous of, bless her. Like, shit, move on. She was saying how you were talking about her for 30 minutes. I was like, what the fuck? So I went to watch her last night live, and she bring you in the mix. Like, what the fuck? It's weird. I know, girl. I know. I don't know. I don't understand it. And it's like, bitch, no, actually, I think I was only live last night for what? Maybe 30 minutes, 40 minutes? The first 20 minutes, we were actually talking about Chat GPT, maybe 10, 15 minutes. So, but how would she know that though? Even if I did speak on her for 30 minutes and we were talking about it, you know, chismeandoing, whatever, waiting for my daughter. Even if I was talking about her, like, bitch, you sit there and you talk about me for hours on end, late at night. Like, what the hell? The fact that she is going this hard, her obsession is you. It's not even drama, to be honest. Some people get dangerous and are so insecure. It's really weird, dude. And I don't know what it is. I don't know if maybe because we're both content creators. Like, there's other content creators from New Mexico. Like, there's even content creators on the other app that I follow that are from New Mexico. And you don't see me sitting there hating and fighting and yet Mir is living her best life. I know. And then Miranda's over here living her best life. You guys, like, that chick's over there traveling, going on yachts. Like, what the hell? And her daughter's grown. Like, in one of the video clips that was sent to me, the the crazy, we'll call her the crazy, because apparently capital P triggers her. No, well, you know, fuck that. We're calling her capital P, because capital P fucking, sits there and loves to bring up shit from the past, I guess. I don't know. But she's sitting there talking about Miranda's daughter, and I'm like, dude, Miranda's daughter is very successful. Like, she's an athlete. She's beautiful. Like, Miranda's very successful. She lives in a beautiful home. Like, she's thriving. Whether Miranda went through her own situation with her ex-husband or not, like, whose business is that? It's not your business, first of all. It's none of your fucking business. So why are you bringing it up? Like, you sit there and say that Miranda wants your man so bad. Are you sure you don't want Miranda? Like, I don't know. Like, Miranda's beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, it just bugs me, though. It bugs me because for a long time, it's like, you know, people can only take so much of bullshit. You know what I mean? People can only deal with so much bullshit that till it becomes to a breaking point. When I first started going live and our beef first started, I didn't give a fuck. I did not give a shit. I went in and I talked my shit, and she thinks because she talks to one of my aunties, which is not really my auntie, she's actually a cousin, but we've always called her auntie because my mom and dad used to hang out with her, and that was my dad's favorite niece, you know? And before I start my blow dry, let me tell you guys. So, before me and my auntie stopped talking, and my auntie got all hurt because my man was making masks during COVID. And she had wanted an order. And I said, yeah, that's fine. But you got to wait in line for your order because Sim's only one person. I can't send them out right away. Like, I'll get to you soon, though. Like, I will get your order soon. Well, she kept demanding it. I understand that she's family, but everybody else paid for their orders. You know what I mean? I understand that. And this is something that doesn't even matter. Like, this isn't even the point. But we're going to talk about it though, because now that she follows Crystal, well, before she started following Crystal, I found out that my auntie was sitting there joining the hate groups about me. Like, I guess it pissed my auntie off because she got really sick. She landed up getting COVID. And mind you, I'm sorry that you got COVID. Like, that's not my fault. Like, you're blaming me because we didn't sell you a mask is the way I'm taking it. You know what I mean? But that's not my fault. Like, I'm sorry I didn't get to you when you told me to jump, you know? Like, no, we had paid orders that needed to get fulfilled and they needed to get sent out. Like, I can't just skip the line because you told me so. You know what I mean? Like, business is business, family or not. Like, it's like me going to my brother and telling him, hey, give me a tattoo, but I want it for free. Like, that's fucked up, right? Like, that would be fucked up on my part. Or, hey, give me a tattoo, but you better not charge me an arm and a leg if I want a full sleeve going down my body. Like, make that make sense, you know? So anyways, my auntie got real pissed off, and this was years ago. This was around COVID. So I guess she got pissed off, and I was like, why is she joining these hate groups about me? Like, so I finally confronted her about it because my mom and dad were really close to this woman. They were really, really close to her. And me and my cousin Donald, we were like this when we were younger. Like, I still talk to him here and there. You know what I mean? I've even asked him like, hey, what's up with your mom? He's like, I don't know. Reach out to her. Like, you know, I don't know what's going on. Like, what do you mean? And I reached out to her. Whatever, whatnot. And I asked her, like, hey, that's pretty fucked up. Like, this whole time you were in those bully groups, I'm your family, and you never told me anything. So then she wrote me a big old message, told me why she was upset. And I was like, all right, well, I mean, if that's a valid reason to you, whatever, you know. I had already got rid of the drama with those groups, whatever, because I sent the cease and desist to the person that was doing it. So then I found out that she was also following capital P. Well, then we want to bring it back down to coming now last year, capital P brings it up. And she was like, oh, wow, let's not forget you got family that don't even like you. I'm like, girl, you ain't special. You're not special because that same family you're talking about, my cousin also told me shit about you when me and you first had the beef back in the day, like 4, 5, 6 years ago. I think it's already been 6 years because I've been going live for what, 7 this year? No, it's been 7 years. I've been going live for almost 8 years now. And so when we had that beef back in the day, my cousin knows who Capital P is. He knows her. And he told me all kinds of shit about her. And this is the point that I'm trying to get to. I didn't give a fuck when I went live back then when my cousin told me shit. I didn't care if my page or anything got violated, anything like that. I did not give a shit. I gave 2 fucks. I had no filter and I let it all out. And I started talking my shit when she started her shit. Now I try to, not only because I'm grown and I've grown from the experience, and this was 8 years ago, and not only because, you know, some people's frontal lobes do fully develop and we don't stay stuck in a teenage state of mind, but because I have more respect and morals for myself and my viewers that watch me, that I'm not going to sit here to make myself out to be an ugly person when I had no filter back 8 years ago. Because I did. I used to talk some shit, and it was real shit. Like, my cousin told me all kinds of shit about her, and I was like, but now she thinks she's big old besties with my auntie Lori, and she thinks because my auntie follows her, and supposedly my family don't even like me, and blah blah blah. And it's like, who cares? Like, she'll bring up the randomest shit, bro. Random. Like Miranda, she brings up her personal shit. It's like, nobody actually gives a fuck, girl. Nobody cares. Nobody but you, because you obsessively stay stalking not only my page, but Miranda's page on the internet. Like, you obsessively stalk us. But if you don't go looking for something, you won't find anything. You won't feel that anything is directed towards you or about you if you never went to go snoop around on our pages. She was so hurt about you calling her that. I know. And by the way, for those who don't know what capital P means, it doesn't mean because you got a big old fat ass, okay? Capital P does not mean because you got a big old fat ass. I mean, obviously the ass is, you know, if you get a BBL, you're going to have a fat ass. If you don't have a BBL and you still got a fat ass, you got a fat ass. What it means is somebody with a big butt, whether you have a BBL or not, but you got chicken legs. So basically it's like this. Let me give you a little example. So it's somebody with a big butt, but they got legs like this. Not even their thighs are thick, okay? Not even the thighs are thick. This is the butt, this is the thigh, and this is the leg all the way down to the ankle. It's like a big old stick connected to a P. You know what I mean? I remember you used to cuss so much. Yes, girl, I was bad. And I still catch myself cussing. Like, it's hard not to cuss if you've always been a cusser, but I'm not as, I guess I can say I was pretty ghetto when I first started going live, okay? I was pretty fucking ghetto. I mean, shit, I've even grown up and lived in the hood. So I can say I was pretty fucking ghetto when I first started going live. And I didn't care. I had no filter. Like, I was ready to lace that bitch up and meet anybody, anywhere, anytime. You know what I mean? But when you get to a certain place in your life and you're happy where you're at, and even if I wasn't happy back then, whether I was or I wasn't, it doesn't matter. Like, my mentality back then, 8 years ago, when I was 30 years old, when all this drama was stirring up, all because, and I honestly think all this drama stirred up because she had a little baby, one of her babies that are about as old as Stasia. She had him and he was crying, and I was like, it's okay, girl, we'll wait for you. I used to follow her. I was watching her, and I would share her videos to my makeup group and everything because I had started going live, I think, before her. And I was like, it's okay, girl, we'll wait for you. And to change the baby's diaper, and I think that pissed her off. And then after that, she started acting like all weird with me. I was like, well, she took that personal. Like, I got a baby of my own. Like, if my baby cries, I go and change her. You know what I mean? Like, Stassi was only 3 months when I started going live. Anastasia was only 3 months. They also matched her legs. Oh my God. Well, they're lying to her. They're lying to her. Let's just say that. Because her butt, I mean, and a lot of women that whether they got small legs and a big butt or they got small legs and a BBL, a lot of women tend to fix that. You know what I mean? You can fix that. That's very fixable. It's just some people, I guess, don't see it. You know? But yeah, I mean, I have changed a lot. I try to grow from things. You grow, you learn, and you move on. You know what I mean? I can't sit here and, you know, do this back and forth shit. If she wants to continue, she can continue. She's probably going to make another live about me, even though she went live talking her shit. And the only reason why I know she went live last night is because one of the girls in my chat told me that I joined her live. I didn't even know you guys had beef with each other, but I joined her live and she was sitting there calling me out like as if I was some informant or something. And it's like, what the fuck? She really did that? And that's what I mean. I mentioned that last night. That's exactly what I mean. She does that shit all the time. That's not the first time she's done that. And I said this last night. If you guys were in my live, I told you guys she's so weird. She even knows all my followers' names in the chat. Like, that's how much she follows me. Like, when my tumor, how the fuck does she know about my tumor? How does she know about my tumor? Honestly, I know her followers aren't sending her like, oh, did you see? Steph has a tumor. She got a biopsy on her tumor. Did you see that about, hey girl, did you see Steph has a tumor? Like, no follower's gonna send her that. Why would they send her medical information about me that I share with you guys? Why would any follower send her that? Well, anyway, so when she mentioned that, remember how I told you guys that my right breast does still leak? It leaks a liquid, not a black liquid, but because somebody came in my live during Halloween after the whole assumption thing and I took accountability or whatever towards it, and the whole competition thing, well, I had dressed up for Halloween as a 90s. Like, that's what I was going for, 90s girl or whatever. I had the paño, I had a little crop top, I had the baggy jeans, I had chonis showing under my pants. And I was sitting there at a gas station and I remember somebody came in my live and they're like, oh yeah, trying to copy capital P or what? And they called her by her name, not capital P. But I was like, what? No, nobody wants to be that dirty ass hoe, I said. And ooh, I love it. Calling her a hoe, I guess, triggered her whole fucking life. Because then after that, she went live, they said, and they sent me where she fucking specifically said, and you want to call me a dirty hoe? Let's talk about dirty. Who's the one squirting black shit out of their titty and not getting it fixed? It's like, what the fuck, you weird ass bitch. Like, when it comes to somebody's medical issues, you don't talk down on somebody else's medical issues. Whether it's a benign tumor or not, you don't speak on anybody's medical health like that. That is absolutely disgusting, for one, on your end. But again, what do we expect coming from somebody whose frontal lobe has obviously not fully developed, because she has a mentality of not even my 17-year-old. My 17-year-old acts way more grown than that. Probably a mentality of when my daughter was in 9th grade. How old was she then? 14? 15? Like, you don't do that. Like, that's disturbing. Like, it really is. It's disturbing. And you better hope that you or none of your family members ever have to come across finding a tumor in any of their breast. Because that's sad. You just don't do that. You know what I mean? Like, you don't speak on anybody's medical at all. Like, it's disgusting. I'm serious, girl. But what can I say, though? You know what I mean? What can I say? Like, if I keep going back and forth with this chick, it's gonna be like the never-ending story, you know? It's gonna be like the never-ending story, and this is a song that never ends. Yeah, that's not cool, shaking my head. Yeah, it's disgusting that she would even say something like that. I was like, what the fuck? Poor her. Like, cool, call me a bitch, call me a fucking, what else? What other names does she call me? I don't even know what else she calls me. But yeah, call me all the names you want, but don't speak on somebody's medical issues. Right, Anna? Yeah, no, it is. It's disgusting. It's disturbing. Like, it's weird. Like I said, she's weird. She's very weird. And I've always called her weird because what the fuck? Like, she literally has mental issues. Read my last message, Steph. It's crazy, but people will do anything when they have hate in their heart. Let me see, Brianna. Hold on. You might have to reply to your comment, babe, because I'm not seeing it. It might have got filtered out. Oh, wait. I see it. To be honest, being Hispanic, I believe in brujeria, Steph. Please be careful. Some people are ugly as fuck, which could be why views lives have not been the same. No, and you know what's crazy that you mentioned that, dude? I think I need to pray on my man. Let me tell you guys some crazy ass shit that's been happening here at the house. So I don't know if you guys remember when I told you, like a couple of weeks ago, me and my man get up early. We get up at around the same time. If I'm not up before him, he's up before me, but he'll wake me up. But we get up at 5 o'clock every morning, 5 a.m. And what I do when I get up, I go to the restroom because obviously I got to pee from my night's sleep. And then I go brush my teeth. And then I'll come downstairs to make a cup of coffee. And then I go back upstairs, or I'll sit on the couch for a little bit, drink my coffee, you know, check my email and all that stuff. And then I go upstairs, right? Well, that morning I came downstairs. I made a cup of coffee, and my man made a cup of coffee. Well, then he found Stassi's phone downstairs, so he took it upstairs to go plug it in on her vanity because it was obviously dead, so he went to go plug in her phone. Well, I sat down right here on the couch, and I was like, hold on, let me get a drink. I was just minding my own business, scrolling through my phone, whatever, you know? And all of a sudden, I heard my honey. I was like, he goes, babe? And I was like, yeah? You know, like what? He was all, what the fuck? And he ran downstairs. And I was like, what? What's wrong? And he was like, you didn't just walk past the room door? And I was like, no, why? And he was all, I was like, babe, don't say that. I was like, I haven't felt no weird vibes in this house. Like, we've been here for almost 3 years. I haven't felt nothing weird. I don't get no weird, like, you know when you feel a spirit, if you believe in spirits anyway, but when you know a place is haunted, you know it's fucking haunted. Like, you can feel that shit from a mile away, right? And he was like, babe, I was like, babe, don't fucking lie to me, I tell him. And he's like, no, I'm dead ass. He was like, you didn't go upstairs. And I was like, no, babe. And he was like, no. He's like, literally looked like you just walked by the kid's room, looked at me, and walked into our room. He's like, I could have sworn you were up there. That's why I was like, babe. Like, he was calling me, like, are you going in the room, you know? And that's exactly what I told him. I was like, that's so fucking scary. So then, listen to this. So that happened. I was like, dude, we need to pray. Like, that's weird. Like, we'll pray when you get home. Like, it was bugging me the whole day. I landed up saying a prayer with him and lighting a candle that night, all that stuff. I'm going to turn my blow dryer on, okay? Because I got to get my hair done. I landed up lighting a candle, all that, whatever, that night. We said a prayer, whatever, whatnot. Well, last night, on our way home, because he'll put the kids to bed when I go pick up Mariana, because My kids, mind you, they go to bed by 8:30, okay? I leave the house by 8:10 to go pick up Madi when she gets out of work. That's why I go live for you guys, go live with you guys for a little bit every time I go pick up Madi, because I leave earlier to go pick her up. So, he called me last night and he was like, he called me and then he hung up. And then I called him back and I was like, hey, what happened on our way home? And he was like, I was just calling because, he's like, where are you guys at? And I was like, what do you mean, where are we at? I was like, we're on our way home. He's like, oh, you guys aren't here? And I was like, no, why? He's like, don't lie. And I was like, I swear, we're not there yet. Why? What's up? And he was all, because he's like, I was laying with Bubba, because he lays with Bubba till he falls asleep. And he goes, I was laying with Bubba, and he goes, I could have sworn I heard Mariana on the phone. And I was like, you heard her on the phone? And he goes, yeah. I was like, no, Mari's right here. We haven't even gotten home yet. Like, I had to stop at the smoke shop before I went home. And he goes, what the fuck? He's like, that's so weird. And I was like, maybe Weta was sleep talking? Like, are you sure it wasn't Weta? Because Weta and Mari's rooms are, like, on the other side of the hallway, you know? And he goes, no. He was like, it was downstairs. He's like, I heard somebody on the phone, but it sounded like Mariana. And it's only happening to him, bro. Like, he's the only one hearing this shit, feeling this shit. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? That's so weird. I was like, well, we'll be pulling up now, because I was driving down the street. So we got down, and then he started explaining it to us, and I'm like, bro, that's scary. Like, and then for whatever happened like a week ago with him thinking that he's seen me, like, that's scary, dude. So, I don't know. Some weird shit's been happening over here. Speaking of brujeria, by the way. And I'm here by myself during the day, and I don't hear nothing or feel anything, or, you know what I mean? What he saw was as real as anything. Someone doing some work on you and the family, so someone is watching you. I've been through all that shit. I went through some really scary shit, girl. You need to get... It's not a joke, and I hate to say that I hate to say that I do, because I didn't even believe any of that kind of stuff until I had no choice. Why? What happened? How did you, like, what'd you do to get rid of weird shit like that? Like, the only thing I could think of is pray. You know what I mean? When weird shit like that happens, like, we start praying, and, you know, I'll bless the house. I'll put holy water in the house, and, you know? But I'm like, I don't know, bro. In my case, it was my sister. Yeah, that's scary, dude. Maybe smudge your home. Let me find out it's a home. Let me find out it's a Home Depot hoe, because they got turned down. Shut up. You're so funny. I worked with a co-worker that didn't like me. She told someone that she had me in a jar, and I'm not kidding you. From 2022 to 2023, I had the worst luck. Like, stuff that you wouldn't even think of happened. Oh my God, what the... Yeah, people are weird. And remember, okay, so I don't know if you guys believe in laws of attraction, but I used to talk about this all the time. So I don't know how long a lot of you guys have been following me, but I've always spoke about laws of attraction. What you speak with your tongue, our tongue is our strongest ever. Like, the tongue is very, very powerful. And whatever you say with your tongue will roll off and either can happen to you or the person that you're speaking of. And that's why it's very careful to speak illy about people, like, you know, wishing death upon people or wishing illness upon people, stuff like that. Like, that shit's scary. Like, your tongue is no joke, you know? Take him to a curandera. Dude, I don't even know where one's at anymore. My curandera, she don't even do anything no more. Oh my God, that's scary, Anna. But yeah, people are so weird. Like, your tongue is so strong that you gotta be careful what you speak into the world, because you could be speaking into existence. You know? Okay, send it to me, cuz. Yeah, the hair thing, I heard you're not supposed to let people touch your hair or play with your hair. I mean, yeah, getting a haircut, you have no choice, but I had some things say about cricket ref in my son's middle school basketball playoff game last night. I don't usually, but he was evil. What? Oh my God. 2 days before my son passed away, I got this awful feeling in my gut and told my husband, get the kids home now. Something isn't right. I had a feeling until that day he passed away. I don't believe in all that stuff. I think if you believe in it, then that's all in your head. God is the only one who can help. Pray stuff. Yes, I believe prayer is very powerful. I agree on that. Prayer is very powerful, and God is our creator, and if you can block the evil from praying, I believe it will help. You know what I mean? It's true, my Nana had to cleanse for my mom because my mom's boyfriend, at the time, his ex put a spell on my mom. What? Hold on, let me go read more. She was going through a lot. To break the shift put on me was insane. Dang. Yeah, see, people are crazy, dude. People do some scary stuff, bro. Some scary shit. And that's why I say, you guys, like, no matter what you put in, what you put out is what you're going to receive. You know what I mean? And when you guys go live with me and stuff like that, like when I go live with you guys, I mean, I try to put out positive shit. I try to be positive, whether it's positivity that's helping me, whether it's positivity that's helping you. I try to make you guys laugh. I try to joke around. I try to, you know, do all kinds of stuff like that's gonna be positive energy for everybody, because it's like nobody wants to come in and I'm over here being a big old negative Nancy, you know? Pray to Grandma Mary, she will help. Girl, I wish my Nana was still here. She could have helped you. I know. It's so sad, huh? And I had a curandera that used to help me. Like, I loved her. But she doesn't do it no more because after a while, they say the curanderas, I can't even talk. They say the curanderas, they start like, because they take all the negatives away from the people that they're cleansing, they start aging faster, getting sicker faster, like stuff like that. You know what I mean? And she did. She stopped doing it because it was taking a lot of her energy. But she did it for a long, long time. I was going to make, what are you guys going to eat for dinner tonight? You guys want me to go live for dinner tonight or no? Yay or nay? Oh, wow, I didn't know that. Yeah. That's crazy, huh? I didn't know that either. One time she prayed over my man, bro. I don't know if I ever told you guys this. Watch, let me tell you a story. So when I first started going through all that drama, like almost 8 years ago, when I first started going through all that drama, I went to go see her. I went to go see a curandera, right? And I think it was my second time going to go see her for a cleanse. And whatchamacallit, when I went to go see her, I also told her, like, you know, if she can cleanse my man. And she was like, well, where is he? Like, you know, like, yeah, of course. Is he coming over? Whatever, whatnot. And I was like, no, he's not coming. I was like, he's actually coming back from hunting because this was around hunting season. Hold on, let me hit this. Aren't those called? Yes, that's what I thought they were called. They're like demons, Misty. What I was talking about earlier about those ghosts that my man's been, I don't even know if it's a ghost. I don't know what the fuck it is. Like, oh, gives me the heebie, oh, just gave me the chills down my back. But, so I went to go see her one time and, I told her, I was like, well, do you think you can also cleanse my man? And she goes, yeah, of course. Is he coming by? Like, you know, is he on his way over here? Yada, yada. And I was like, oh, no, he's not coming over here, but he's coming back from hunting, but can we make him an appointment? And she's like, no, text me when he gets home. She's all, because if I were to pray over him right now, and if there is any negative energy surrounding you guys or somebody trying to put work on you guys or whatever, whatnot, she's like, it's gonna, and I don't want him to be out there, you know, hunting. Maybe he's still hunting, whatever, you know. She goes, so I'll wait till he gets home to pray over him. She's like, but make sure to tell me once he's home. And I was like, okay. She's all, because if I do it now that he's in the mountains and say, for example, he's out hunting a deer or whatever, she's like, it's gonna make him very like foggy, like tired, and like, you know what I mean? Like he's gonna feel it if there's any negativity. So I was like, oh, okay. She's like, and I don't want him to accidentally fall with the, you know, the pew, whatever, whatnot. And I was like, okay. So I waited till he got home. I texted her and I tell her, I was like, hey, well, you know, my man just got home. I was like, do you think you could still do a cleanse on him? And she's like, yeah, of course. She's like, I'll do it now. I'm going to light my candles, do her little whatever she does, and say a prayer for you guys. And I was like, okay, thank you. Bro, my man comes into the room, and this is when we used to live in Santa Fe. My man comes into the room as pale as a ghost, literally, like he was so pale. And my man's dark, right? Like he's darker skin. And he's like, I don't know what's wrong with me. Like he leans up on the wall and everything. He was like, I feel really lightheaded. And I was like, are you okay? Like, sit down, you know? And I forgot to tell him that I was even going to have her do a cleanse on him. So I didn't even tell him. That was messed up on my part. But I didn't even tell him. And I was like, well, are you okay? Like, sit down. Like, you good? And then I was like, oh. And it like snapped. And I kind of like giggled. And I was like, I had the curandera do a cleanse on you. And she said this, that, whatever I just explained to you guys might happen if there's any negativity surrounding us or anybody trying to do any like brujeria on us or whatever, you know? And he goes, what the hell? And you didn't even tell me? He was like freaking out. And I was like, yes. I was like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know it was going to actually, like, I didn't know. Like, this is my second time going to a curandera. I didn't know that shit would really make him feel like that, you know? But it was crazy. I've never witnessed something like that happen. And she wasn't even in the same room as us. Like, she said a prayer for home. So can you imagine, like, a curandera trying to get the negativity out of you, not in your home? Like, every time I went, she did some, like, little egg thing and this little, like, incense or whatever. She would say the prayers, like the prayers I know, like, how we pray as Catholics. And I don't know, you know, like that's what she did. That's all I remember. And I'm like, and then she would tell me to do a couple things during the week, wear a certain necklace, buy a certain candle. And I would do all that, you know what I mean? And it would die down for a while and then it would start back up. And then, you know, so I don't know, like, can you imagine an actual bruja, like what they can do when they're not in the same home as you? If a curandera can help you like that, you know? It was pretty scary. But then I told my man and he's like, it's so weird. He's like, I feel like there's so much weight off of my shoulders. Knock you on your butt, right? It's so funny. But yeah, he was like, it's so weird that, you know, after you told me that, and like after that whole week after, he felt like lighter, he said. So that's why I'm saying, like, can you imagine when just a curandera, like what a bruja will actually do? Like, that's scary, bro. And then going back to those, the person my babe said that he saw, that he could have sworn it was me. And the voice that he heard last night was, he swore it was Mariana. He thought we were already home. I don't know. I've heard that those are mimics as well. Like a demon, however somebody said in the comments. Have a good day, cuz. Love you. Yes, get me the number. We can do a family trip to the curandera. Imagine we're all taking both our families. They'd be like, what the hell? They're like, alrighty then. Yeah, let's get you guys clean. Cleansed of any negativity. Okay, I like to do my, I'm all red. I should have took off my sweater. I like to blow out my hair first, and then I'll get the small blowout blow dryer. This is the Foxy Bay Super Styler Pro, I can't even talk, Pro Plus. Comes in a cutesy little bag like this. Look at, it's all glittery and everything. So cute. Or shiny. This one's not glittery. This one's just shiny. It's all shiny. This is a heat resistant bag. So say for example, you're done with your hot tool. Say for example, you're done with your hot tool and you want to put your hot tool in the bag right away to store it and put it away, you can. It's not going to melt the bag. It's not going to ruin the bag. But yeah. How's Karina and Princess? They're doing really good. She's been going live, girl. You haven't been getting her notifications? I've always been told that if you go to one of those people who cleanse you, that you are actually acknowledging evil in your life. I've always been told by family to never participate in any of that. We just armor ourselves with God. I mean, yeah, a lot of people have a bunch of different beliefs, and I believe in God. I mean, I'm Catholic, and I believe in God 100%. Like, you know what I mean? Not that Catholic, Christian, you know, I know there's so many different religions out there, but the only two that I really know of is Catholic and Christian. And I believe in God. I've been reading. That scared me. I've been reading my Bible and learning how to read the Bible, because if I'm being honest, I didn't even know how to read a Bible. My sister got me a Bible and I didn't even know how to read it. Like, I didn't know where to start. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to navigate it. I didn't know how any of that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm being completely honest. I did not know how to read the Bible. So I landed up getting an app, which I don't even know what it's called. I'd be lying if I told you. But I landed up getting an app, and it helps you where to start off in your Bible. Like, you know what I mean? And then it will either read with you or for you, read it to you, or at least it will guide you to what part of the Bible to go to, or you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm still learning how to read the Bible, and I'm 38 years old. I've gotten baptized. I've been made my holy first communion. I've been confirmed. You know what I mean? So I have all my sacraments. It's just, I guess I never really learned how to actually read the Bible. Like, you know, like, which is crazy to me because I'm 38 years old and I still don't know how to read a Bible. Like, but it's okay. It's never too late to start, you know? So yeah, I do believe in God and I do pray. Trust me, I do pray. And I know in the Bible, there's always a prayer for whatever you're going through. You know what I mean? There's always a scripture, not even a prayer. There's always a scripture for whatever it is that you're going through, you know? Aw, thank you, Alicia. You're so sweet, queen. So I switched the blowout thing to this one, the smaller one. And what I'll do is I'll get my smaller barrel and I'll wrap the hair around. And then I just kind of like swoop it outwards. JW.org is a great app for Bible reading and Bible questions answered. Oh, okay. Let me, I'm going to like your comment so I can come back and screenshot that. Yeah, I got an app. It seems to be very helpful, the app that I got. I don't even know what the app's called. Maybe it's that same app. I don't know. But I did get an app to help me with the Bible, and it seems to work very well, you know? But I'll look into that one too. My cousin invited me to start going to Bible study, but I just saw I got a 4-year badge. Yay, muñeca. Did I say it right? Muñeca. No, I've been on Facebook for like a year. My husband wouldn't let me get on my... What? He wouldn't let you? Are you okay, girl? Like, that's not even funny. Like, seriously, are you okay? Mentally, physically, emotionally, are you okay? Like, I understand, like, sometimes, you know, taking a break from social media because that's something you want to do. But don't let me find out this mother trucker is controlling you, okay? Because that is not cool. I hate does not have the flag by our name. Wait, what do you mean? Like your badge, the badge name, the flag? Or what do you mean? But yeah, so that's that. That's what's going on. Yes, queen. What does it mean, not hate my bad? Yes, we finally separated, sadly. Oh. Well, good for you. I hope that, I mean, I know it's sad because I don't know how long you guys been married. But as long as you're happy now and thriving and not having to be controlled by somebody else's stupidity, good for you. I hope that you're thriving, and I hope you get nothing but blessings sent your way, because nobody should have to go through being controlled by somebody else. You know what I mean? No, I'm not. It's been a lot on me. Oh, baby girl. I'm sorry, mama. That's awful. I mean, if me and my man were to ever separate, because we've been together for going on 21 years this year, I don't know how I would take it. You know what I mean? So I couldn't imagine what you're going through. Like, I would probably be heartbroken, but depending on the reason why we separated, like, I don't know. I don't know how I would be able to take something so hard. You like, I don't know. But prayers for you, queen. You got this. You're strong. Did you? Yes, I decided to get the shot, girl. We're just waiting for them to call me to, we're just waiting for them to call me to give me the shot, because I guess my doctor doesn't have the shot like there in the office. I guess they have to order it. And then once the shot gets into the office, they'll call me, set another appointment, and then I got to go down there and get the shot, which I'm scared. I am so scared to get the shot, if I'm being honest. I'm not even going to lie to you guys right now. I didn't know the shot hurt really bad, but some of you guys made me feel better that have gotten the shot. They said it's not that bad. Like, it's bad, but it's not that bad. So I'm like freaking out, because I've seen videos where people were like, that's the worst pain I've ever felt in my life, this and that. And they give you the shot in your abdomen. So they're like, that's the worst pain I've ever felt in my life, yada, yada. And I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Mari's like, it's okay, mom, you got this. She's like, you have like 10 kids, a million tattoos. So she's like, you got this. I was like, you're right. We should be fine. If all else fails, we should be fine. But I've seen that some of the doctors will like numb the area before they give the shot. And then they'll, Then they'll give the shot. And then I've seen other doctors where or nurse or doctor, whoever gives it, where they ice the area and then they give it. So I'm like, great. I hope they either numb me or ice me, you know? What shot? So the shot that I'm getting is called Sublocade, and it's to get me off of my current medication, which is the Subutex. I'd be scared too. So many mixed reviews on it, on if it works or not. I'm on the shot. It's amazing, but it does burn a little when they give it to you. How long have you been on it, Amy? How long have you been on the shot? Like, how many shots have you gotten? So my doctor thinks that I should only need either 1 or 2 shots. She's all, maybe 3 shots, but she's like, I don't even think you're gonna need your 3rd shot. She's all, but for sure 1 or 2. I wouldn't worry about the injection pain. I would worry about that if it doesn't work, she says. I mean, if it doesn't work, I could always go back to my medication, but I think it's gonna work. Waiting for the pin. Oh no, girl, I gotta watch them. I have to watch them give it to me. Like, I gotta take it like a champ. I cannot get a shot without seeing where it's going. That's why when like they numb your mouth when you go to the dentist, it's so, that is when I close my eyes, because it's like, it's so hard for me to not be able to watch where I'm getting a shot at. You know what I mean? I'm like, can you get me a mirror so I can watch you guys give me the block? It doesn't hurt, it just burns a little. Okay. Hey, beautiful. Hey, Connie. I love this new setting powder that I've gotten so far. So far, I don't know. We'll see by the end of the day. So far, so good though. I used a little bit of it yesterday during the end of the day, but I didn't use it all day like I'm going to use today. And I used my new foundation today, so I'll let you guys know how that goes. And then if I like both of them, I will suggest them, but I don't want to suggest them right now to you guys until I actually put them through the ringer. You know what I mean? Okay, how does that look? Oh, for dinner, somebody, I think Anna, somebody keeps asking me in the comments what I'm making for dinner. So I forgot I made caldito and red chili last night. So tonight I was gonna do shake and bake chicken. I was gonna do the little shake and bake crumbs on the chicken and bake the chicken because I got chicken in the fridge that I need to cook, with homemade mashed potatoes and some green beans. Or we could still eat it. We could still eat it. That's no problem. And then eat smothered red chili burritos tomorrow night. What do you guys think I should do? Should I do the chicken tonight and then like give the potatoes and the red chili a break tonight and do it tomorrow night? Like what should we do, boo? What color do you use in the MAC foundation? I use NW10, I think. Hold on, where is it? I use NW10, yes. But I'm not wearing MAC today. I'm wearing a different foundation today. Hopefully it doesn't make me break out, because I heard this foundation is like the best foundation when it comes to oily skin. And I also heard that it doesn't make people break out, which everything makes me break out except MAC. So, and I also heard that they're changing the formula, but my Ulta hasn't gotten the new shipment of the new foundations. So they haven't changed their formula yet. So I'm like, oh, if I love it, I'm going to be so sad if they do change the formula, because that's going to suck. What brush do you use for nose contour? So the one that I just used now was this one. It's just like a little skinny slanted. You see how it slants? It's not skinny, it's like medium. But I like this one because it's like slanted and you can like brush it down. But when I shape the nose, when I first do my contour in the morning, and I do my nose contour, I use, where is it? It's like a little nose contour brush. I use this one, It looks like that. Oh, there's a hair on it. It looks like that. And then I also like to use, but it falls into my bag, so I don't got time to look for it half the time. It falls into my brush bag that I have right here. But where did it go? I actually need to wash all my brushes, you guys. Oh, it's right here. The Cristal Cosmetics brush. This one is so bomb. I should keep it out, actually. Because this one, my nose be looking skinny clean. But this one's cool because you see how it's like skinny at the tip of it. Watch, look at it. So it's like skinny right here. I don't know. Can you see that? Skinny right there. But then you look right here at the tip, like at the sides on the brush, and it like falls down. So it goes like skinny at top and then it like goes down. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but this one's nice because that's what it's for. So you get the skinny tip to shape out the nose, and then you get these little sides that like fall down, and that's to blend the product out right here. This one's badass. This Cristal Cosmetics brush. It's really cool. I think you'll like it. But I think the foundation they gave me yesterday, she color matched me. I think it's a little white, no? What do you guys think? Hello, hello, Wendy. Hello, 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 queen. I look a little white today, no? I feel like the MAC foundation matches pretty well, but I feel like the new foundation I got looks a little light on me. Ooh, my thing's dying. I mean, I guess that's regular lighting. I feel compelled to stay on your video until you speak against evil forming against you. I've been silent supporter for over 3 years now. I usually don't stay on your videos or anyone's for that matter for too long before I get distracted, but something is urging me to stay. Wait, I didn't even see your comment, Elena. That's the first comment I've seen, honey. Let me see, girl. Can you reply to your comment? Because I don't see your comment at all, queen. Oh, wait, I see it right here. Somebody liked it. That's such a good start. I'm no pro or in my faith either. Can I recommend that you shout out, I rebuke whatever evil is trying to form against me, my family, or my home. When you or your hubby feel a spirit, please try it even on this platform right now. Announce it. Rebuke any evil forming against you. The power of the tongue. You said it yourself. Oh, thank you, Elena. Yes, I do. I do rebuke any evil trying to form against me or my family, because man, people can be scary, you know? And like I said, yeah, your tongue is your most powerful. It's very powerful. People don't understand how powerful it is, and it's very, very scary, you know? Look, I'm all red right here. Maybe it's because I'm hot. Let me crack the door. All right, 12:50. Yeah, I feel like that foundation is just a little too light. But it's okay, I guess, huh? I'll just look like a lightsters. You guys like my pants? I'm wearing my Hollister pants today. I'm surprised they still fit me. I've had them for years. Cute, cute. I need to go to the gym, girl. But all right, guys. I agree on that. Bad energy. Try not to speak on it either. See, and I do, you guys, because I know, like, I've been, like, looking into all kinds of stuff. Like, when I'm not on live with you guys, I try to educate my brain and myself with things that I want to know and learn about. Like, I don't got time to watch like TV shows. I don't got time to go and watch other people's lives. I don't got time to sit here and stalk people. I don't got time to do anything besides it's me time and I'm here by myself, and say, for example, I wasn't live, I would probably be trying to learn how to read my Bible, because that's what I've been trying to do. And then on top of that, I would probably be trying to educate myself with my medication, because I've been trying to self-diagnose myself for years. If you guys didn't know, I've been doing it for years, and it's because how swollen my hands get. But they get like that, which is so weird. And I just realized, because I've been trying to watch my timings, is early in the morning when I wake up, they'll get like, my phone's about to croak on you guys. But early in the morning when I wake up, or even like 30 minutes to an hour after I take my medication. So I found out that yes, my medication, obviously my doctor's been telling me this for a while, but she's never really educated me on why it happens or how it happens. But I found out that my veins, because I've been on the medication for so long, is my veins are basically relaxing themselves. Oh, these kids left their damn light on. I haven't even been up here. My veins basically are relaxing themselves. And what that happens is it allows fluid to seep into other areas of the body that cause your swelling, and like almost like a water weight type situation. And then not only that, but my kidneys isn't flushing it out as fast. So the medication is basically stacking up every time I take it. So it also recommended that before I take my medication, I drink water 30 minutes prior to taking the medication, so that way when I do take the medication, I can flush it out by going to the restroom. You know what I mean? Flush out all that fluid that I'm retaining in my hands. So I don't know, I always try to educate myself with something, girl, because man, you're never too old to learn anything. And if you're not learning something new every day, then you're not doing something right. You know what I mean? Like, you should be learning something new every day. Literally. And if you're not learning something new every day, then you ain't doing something right. Like I said. Alright, guys. Guess I'm gonna get off though. I'll come back later tonight to cook with you guys. I'm probably gonna call my man, see where he's at. I'm probably gonna eat something. I'm probably gonna make a bodak actually. Let me boil some water. And then yeah, I'll come back on live with you guys later. And let's see what happens. We'll make dinner. Oh, what'd you guys say? Should I make chicken tonight and then we'll do smothered burritos tomorrow night? What do you guys think? I didn't even read the comments when I asked you guys earlier. I forgot. I think I'm going to change my shirt. I feel like wearing my tennis shoes today, but I was going to wear a really cute blouse today, but Weta always tells me it looks like a silky pajama shirt. And I was just going to wear the blouse instead of my sweater. And Weta's always saying something about my shirts. You silly goose. But should I make chicken tonight, or should I make oh, look at this vegetable thing they sent my kids home with. It smells like we cut a little piece off of one of them. It smells like a radish. It don't smell sweet. They said it was a fruit, but that don't smell like no damn fruit, because fruit is typically sweet. It smelled like a damn radish to me, and I was like, that ain't no damn fruit. Oh, you know where else I need to go is Sally's. I want to go get hair dye, girls. I want to dye my hair back to brown. Or cherry chocolate brown anyway. Or red. Maybe I'll do a burgundy. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm not seeing your comments at all now. Isn't that weird? What the hell, Facebook? What the hell? What are you doing to my girls? Why are you hiding them? You're welcome. Always use the one word rebuke. Just saying God's name, Jehovah, it makes the demons shudder. Ah! Almost messaged you. Using God's name is the most powerful thing to do. Do it. You've got me wanting to do dark too. Yes, Heather. Chicken? Do chicken tonight? Okay. Yeah, I want to do dark too because, bro, I was looking at my pictures when I first highlighted my hair and it looked really, really pretty. But I guess it's because when you first dye your hair, like, and you get it professionally done, they use a toner in your hair. And so it made the highlights look so much more like blonder, I guess, so to say. But now I'm so over it. Those are super good. Just slice it and salt it. Yum. That's what I told Bubba. I was like, maybe if we slice it and eat it with some salt. I was like, because radish tastes good with salt. But it smelled like a damn radish. Is that what it is? It's a German tulip. Oh. Turnip. German turnip. Yeah. I told Bubba it smelled like a radish. I was like, maybe it would be good with some salt. Sprinkle some salt on it. I'm exhausted today. Ooh, yum. Meatloaf sounds like it would be so much work, though. I've never made meatloaf. My mom used to make it all the time. I don't know how to make it. That sounds yummy, though. My natural hair looks like yours with the highlights. I just want something different. Oh. Lucky. Hi there. Hi, Teresa. Go learn something and don't be starting. Yeah, go learn something today. Don't be starting shit, Steph. Or anybody in that case that like to ghost ride my page. My damn ghost writers. They're so weird. So uncalled for, girl. So uncalled for. But alright, guys. I love you guys. I hope this video found you guys all in the best of spirits. I hope that you guys, hold on. I hope that you guys have a beautiful, blessed rest of your Thursday, Thirsty Thursday. And I will see you guys very, very soon. Kohlrabi is the technical name. My husband always says that, lol, that's the only reason I haven't had the balls to diet. Oh, yeah, girl, don't diet. You're lucky. Question, when kids are homesick, what do? I'm a grandma raising my grandson, and he's home, and I'm going crazy. I just let them rest, because obviously if they're sick, they should be resting, right? Unless he's just, you know, pulling your strings there, girlfriend. But I usually tell my kids to go rest, and if they need to take Tylenol, I'll give them a little bit of Tylenol if they're in any type of pain, headache, anything like that. But lots of fluid, you know, and they sit there and watch movies and stuff. But yeah, that's usually what I do. But I hope he feels better. All right, guys, love you. Stay up, stay blessed. Don't be stressed, and go learn something new today.